Okay, let's see if this works now, cause YouTube does not like to send out notifications when I stream. Apparently, only a small percentage of people get a notification, which is quite interesting. But like I was saying before, um, this is gonna be a little different than usual, but it is still Lord's Mobile related. Let me pop out my chat. Hopefully, some of you get a notification. I really don't know how else to help y'all, but I don't know. I guess we'll just wait for people to open up YouTube and see me live streaming. I guess is how they want to play it nowadays. But yeah, I'll give y'all a bit. What's up, Joey? What's up? I'll give y'all a bit to roll in here. Mm, I'll post it on my Discord too. Didn't get a notification? Yeah, I know. YouTube is a piece of crap. YouTube is a piece of crap. Yeah. What can you do? I don't know how to fix the notification issue, honestly, because it's been more and more where I go online and YouTube does not send that notification out for whatever reason. So, I'm not really sure how to fix it. I can't really do anything else on my end, to be honest. But anyway, we're going to be doing something a little different today. Monster Hunt event in CAE? No. No, that's not what we're going to be doing. But it does have to deal with Monster Hunt. Uh, you guys can clearly see the screen. What do you guys think that we're going to be doing today? What do you think we're going to be doing today? Let's see if people have some guesses. I pretty much just send out a notification on my Streamlat or my Discord, but YouTube sucks with notifications, so making a poster for Monster Hunt, maybe. You're half right. Here's the thing. With these this new, there's a bunch of new buses and Monster Hunt buses, etc. And what they tend to do is they send these posters out, right? These posters. And I'm seeing so many of them that are just so terrible. Like, I honestly can't even read whatever it says. The background clashes with the actual letters. And if it's a monster, let's say, I don't know, like a griffin, they go and they Google a griffin and then they take a random griffin from YouTube or from Google and they just post it in there. And I'm like, why? Why do they make such terrible posters? It's actually, I don't understand this. So today, we're just gonna make a poster from scratch. And hopefully, people take some of these ideas and include it in their posters because I was bored. And I did one the other day and it was actually pretty fun. I did it in literally like 3 or 4 minutes and it came out better than half of the posters that are out there. It was actually pretty hilarious. So, what's the monsters that are out today? I don't even know. What's the monsters that are out today? Well, we got Jade Worm and what's the other one? Snow Beast. So let's do one. Let's do one for the Jade Worm, right? Let's do one for the Jade Worm. Okay. Because I feel like Jade Worm would be one where people would actually go on a Monster Hunt bus, not really the Snow Beast. So let's do Jade Worm. Now, what do you guys think would be a great background for the Jade Worm, right? Let's see if you guys can give me some ideas, and maybe then I'll give you my input on what I think. Give me some good background ideas for a poster. I'm gonna see which one of you are in the creative side. And sometimes you don't really have to be creative. You can just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. I'm over here in the game actually trying to find a jade orb or a jade worm. Gold jade orbs, and it's gear. Okay. Chinese green jade worm. Why? Why? Chinese? Isn't it? Hmm. You know what I think? I think that for the background, you should keep it super simple. But also, try to keep it something that people can identify. Things that they will see and they'll know right away what it is, or at least get an idea of what it is. Right? Okay, let me give you a perfect example. I'm gonna just grab a screenshot from my game, and I'm gonna show you what you can do with it. No notification? Yeah, welcome to YouTube. We don't do notifications out here. Okay, so check this out, guys. Check this out. This is what I just grabbed from my in-game emulator, and watch. This is what I'm gonna use. Okay. Where is it? Documents. Here it is. So I basically just took a screenshot. Nothing fancy, just a screenshot. Here it is. Screenshot. You guys know it, right? It's just the worm. That's it, right? Here's what I would suggest you do for the background in some of these Monster Hunt buses. Just take the actual background that the monster is originally in and use it as the background. Now, of course, you don't want to use this as a background because that looks terrible. So, here's what I would do. What looks kind of cool here? Ah, I see it already. Okay, so let me back up. Expand. And something like this. Something like that. Boom. Easy. Boom. Now, one thing I would suggest is not to use the background as it normally is. One thing that I would suggest is to kind of blur it a little bit, because you want the background to stay a background. You don't want it to pop up in front of the text or the whatever monster you're doing. So instead of using this, I would put like a little blur. Not too much, because then it hurts the eyes, but like just a little bit, a little blur like this. That way, whatever picture you put up front will actually pop and not blend in with the background, right? So you get this, the original one, and then you turn it into a blurred one. There it is. But you can still kind of make it out, okay? Easy. Also, let me get rid of my my PNG thing. Yeah, there we go. 'Cause that doesn't really belong there. Now, what's next? Well, it's Jade Worm, right? So we need a freaking Jade. Now, you can go, I believe IGG, if you go to IGG's website, they have these assets that you can download with a lot of like the monsters and gear and things that you can download as images. So you can use that. That's what I use a lot. But we need a worm, right? So let's get a worm. Let's see if I can find one here. Let's use this one. Boom, easy. Now, of course, you don't want it to be like all up in the middle of the screen, so you can rotate it, put it to the side a bit, but you do want it to stand out because that is what we're going to be hunting, right? Make it a little smaller. Easy. Look at that. Easy. Now, you can get a little fancy too and kind of make it pop. Go to blending options and, you know, put things like outer glow, things like that. You don't really need to do it, to be honest, but it does look nice from time to time. You see right there, makes it pop out. So we have the background that you recognize. We have the monster that you recognize, not just like a random Google image of some random green dragon, right? Because I see that so often. Oh, it's a gargantua, and then they just randomly Google one from like where is this from? What is this? So here we go. That's the template, right? What are some of these things that the buses have that they usually put like a pure hunt? So we can put pure jade worm hunt, right? We can do that. And that'll lead me into the other thing. Oh, hello. Pure jade worm hunt. And that's text. A lot of these damn posters, you can't make out the text from the background because they're usually the same color. They don't blend in well. The color, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. So what you can do is you can make out the text right here and just make sure that the text goes with the background. You can see the background, but you can easily see the text as well. One way to do that is just to make the text white. That's it. Make the text white, and then whenever this loads up, you can make the text white like so. Then you can put what's called a stroke, which means that you put a layer of color on the side of the lettering, which makes it stand out more, like this. See how much better that is? And then if you want, you can put some coloring on the side, some shading, etc. There we go. That's not bad on the eyes. It doesn't clash with the background. You can clearly read it. Easy. Easy. Looks more like thumbnail 101. Well, it's the same principle, right? Thumbnail, poster, you do both to attract people to read it and see it and be interested in it, right? But some of these Monster Hunt posters like are just terrible. I'm like, what am I hunting? This thing looks like a Harambe. What is this? Yeah. So, pure jade worm hunt. A lot of them, they do like 5 times. I don't know. 5 times. Level 5. Something like this. Also, keep in mind that they don't all have to be the same size. You can make things that are more important larger. Like this. This is obviously a little bit more important. So, you put like 5 times level 5, right? What's other things that they like to put? As a matter of fact, this stream is pretty much like the one that I did before. Oh, the boarding time, of course. Boarding time is very important. So you go boarding time. You guys don't see it now, but don't worry. We'll adjust it. Here we go. Make it a little bit smaller because boarding time isn't that important. It's important, but it's not that important. There we go. Boarding time. Another important thing in these bosses are admins, right? So you can put admins. There we go. And you may want to start these out around the same length. That way it's a little bit easier on the eyes. You don't have to, but it's nice. And then the guild tag. Because obviously you need to know where you're going, right? Guild tag. Guild tag. There it is. And then you adjust the size. That's about right. Boom. Guild tag. Now, what you do is you take the same thing that you did with the pure jade worm at the top there, right? You see it? And you just copy it and put it on the next ones. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, and where's the other one? 4. Easy. Easy. So now you can put whatever information you have in there. I've also seen ones where they just put so much information. It's almost like information overload. They'll put a whole book in their poster and it's like, too much, didn't read. So just try to keep the really important information on your poster. Because if you put a whole book, nobody really will. They'll be like, first of all, I can't really read it because the text and the background are pretty much the same color. So I'm struggling reading it, and then you expect me to read a whole book? No, didn't read. So there you go. That's it. Boarding time. Let's see. I don't know. Boarding time. I don't know. 3 p.m. Eastern. What's Eastern? EST, I think? Yeah. So just adjust the size. There it is. Boarding time, 3 p.m. Eastern. Admins. Do we have admins? I don't know. You can put their line ID here. Hello. You can also make this separate. That way you can let me show you. You can put like add Aevatrex. If I could spell my own name, that'd be great. So you can do it separately, and then that way this could be smaller than the original one. And that way you can fit more in there. So right like this, you can clearly fit, you know, 4, 5, depending on the size of their name, I guess. But it just depends. See, add Aevatrex, line ID, etc. I don't know, what's another one? At Obama, that's a good one. And there you go. You just fit it in there. A little smaller. There. See? Easy. Easy. Where will I post this? Nowhere. I could make that actually a little smaller. It seems a little bigger than the other one. There you go. There you go. And then guild tag. I don't know. I'll just use CAE for guild tag. CAE. Easy. And the thing about this is that once you have a template, you can follow it with all the other monsters. The first one is pretty much the hardest one because you're starting from scratch. Like, this is pretty much from scratch. But it's not hard. Is this hunt for real? No, this is not. It's not a real hunt. No. You have some where you can buy packs instead of hunting. Yeah, well, this is information that you can change. Like, for instance, you can do 5 times level 5 or buy a ticket or, you know, whatever information. You left yourself quite a bit of space here while people can see what it is that you're hunting. You know, that's the main thing that I wanted to get across, because some of these posters are just terrible. Now, of course, you can try and get a little fancy, and you can start messing around with the hero, kind of make it pop more. But honestly, you don't really need to. Like, if I was to, and I guess you guys can't see it too well, but maybe if I can make it like stand out way too much, you see what I'm talking about. So this is gonna look terrible, but it's just so you can see where I'm talking about. You see that? You see how the color is like just popping out of the monster right here? Instead of being you know, just nothing around the monster, you can also make it kind of glow a little bit. Whether you want it green or you want it like yellow, maybe yellow. Let's see. Yellow looks pretty good actually. And this is what I'm talking about. You see that? Obviously, you don't want to make it too much where it's just ugly. But you see how it kind of makes it stand out more. And you just got to find the right probably like right there is pretty good. There it is. But see, these are things that you don't have to do. Because, for instance, if I just turn this off, and this is how it normally looks, just like this, it's fine. It's completely fine. But if you want to start getting fancy, etc., you know, you can start doing things like this. You don't got to. You don't got to, but, you know. Here we go. This game is kind of expensive. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. IGG give you this account at 1 billion might, or you can build it yourself. Bro, I've been streaming with the same account for like 4 years. But if IGG does want to give me a 1 billion might account, I'll take it. I'll take it. You're late. Yeah, well, it's YouTube doesn't send out notifications, so anyway, this is not really a Lords Mobile stream per se, although it is Lords Mobile related. But this same type of logic you can use for thumbnails if you want to do YouTube videos, Monster Hunt bus Just a bunch of things. If you're going to be like recruiting people for your guild, you can use the same thing. Like this monster doesn't have to be here. It could literally just be a hero. It could be a hero. You can use it for your guild. Let me see. Give me a hero. Give me a nice hero, like a cool looking hero. You could use it for recruitment in your guild, etc. You can use it for so many things. Give me a cool looking hero that I can use in there instead of the worm. Have I ever been zeroed in lords? I have not, actually. Lightweaver. Okay, Lightweaver. It's a expensive hero, but okay, we can use Lightweaver. Let me see what I got for Lightweaver here. Lightweaver, you say? Okay. Yeah, I got a bunch of Lightweavers. Okay. Let's take a look at Lightweaver. Okay. Lightweaver, we have two options. We have this one. Or we have... Hold up. Trying to find it. Where are ya? Lightweaver. Or we have this one. Which one do you want me to use? Left or right? Left or right? Which one? Which one? Left, first one, left, left, left. Okay, perfect. We'll use the left one. Here we go. Alright, so we'll get rid of the other one. Alright, so we have our Lightweaver right here, right? First of all, a little too big. A little too big. So we can make it a little smaller. There we go. That way we get Lightweaver in his full glory. Hold on. Let me space it out just right. There it is. Boom. So now we want to make her pop a little. Let's see. So we'll do the same thing. We'll do a bevel. That way she can pop out a little bit more. We'll do an outer glow. I don't know if I like that outer glow, to be honest with you. Maybe we can do an outer glow that matches her eyes. The purple in her eyes. Maybe. Kind of like this. So you can do this, or you can just do a pure yellow. Let's see what yellow looks like. Ooh, yellow might be the play. I like this yellow. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. So yeah, you have this over that, which I like. I like this yellow. There you go. Easy. So you see, it doesn't have to be a monster. You can use heroes. You can use gear. You can do whatever you want. IGG has assets that you can download. That way you have a lot of these things. And let's see, what else would be kind of interesting to add to it. Maybe one of the familiars. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Look at this, like, and you can start adding some of these things in the background and things like that. Like, you know, you can do it like this. Whatever you want to do. Sometimes though, simplicity is better than just adding a bunch of stuff just because you can. So in this case, I probably wouldn't do it. This would be more than fine. But it's just giving you an idea, you know. You can add the Lord's mobile thumbnail. Or the logo. Where is the logo? Where is it? Boom. Right here. Boom. Easy. Now, that would be great for a thumbnail. For a Monster Hunt boss, you don't really necessarily need the Lord's Mobile logo because people know it's Lord's Mobile. But for a video, etc., you know, you might want to include that because it's good to include it. But yeah, that's all I needed to say about that. Hopefully Hopefully we start seeing some better Monster Hunt uh posters out there, because it is actually freaking terrible. The stuff that I be seeing sometimes, it is really terrible. Let me get rid of that and go back to the original one. Where is it? Uh, where is it? Here it is. Get rid of that one and just go back to this one. Boom. We've got our original poster. So yeah, if any of you Monster Hunt buses people out there are looking for people to make posters for you, I charge not very much, and I'll make them all for you. It's super simple. If just sometimes simplicity is better than anything, okay? All right. Is there Monster Hunt today? No, the Monster Hunt is not today. This is not real. This is not real. It would be much better if you could, if we could see your mouse cursor. Well, this is not a how-to. This is just kind of giving them ideas on what to do and what not to do, not a how-to on how to use Photoshop. I mean, that'd be a way longer and much more dedicated video. But some of the simple things that I would just say is, if you're making a Monster Hunt bus poster, if it's about a monster, don't go Googling a random monster from another game or a whole different thing, because people don't know what the hell that is. Use the monster that the game provides. Don't go looking for a random griffin on Google. Use the griffin that's in game, right? That makes sense. For the text, use text that you can differentiate from the background. Don't use a dark background and use dark text. It makes no sense. Okay. Anywho. And look, this if it wasn't for the stream, I would have done this in like 5 minutes. Super simplistic. If they wanted me to add different things, etc., maybe I'd take a little longer for more details and whatnot, but like, come on. This looks better than most of the random crappy posters that I see online. I don't even know how they come up with it. Maybe they do it on their phone. I don't know, I guess. But I wouldn't advise with it. So, yeah. Yeah. What is this? This was kind of like a what not to do when making Monster Hunt bus. Okay, because can you imagine we have this light background, right? And then on the lettering, it doesn't have the stroke, and it just had the white letters. Can you imagine how bad that would look? Watch. Look how it looks now, and then if you remove the stroke, all of a sudden it looks terrible. Now you're like, wait a minute. It clashes with the background. I can't really, like, just a simple stroke makes it so much easier to read. And people just, they put their dark text on dark backgrounds, and it's just, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Vote for a video where you in depth explain how to Photoshop a Monster Hunt bus poster. I don't know about that. But anyway, this is all I wanted to stream for now. I probably do have a live stream pretty soon. Unfortunately, YouTube is not sending out notifications for me for a while now. It seems like only a very small portion of people get the notifications. I don't know how to fix it. It's on YouTube's end. All I can do is go live. If YouTube doesn't notify you, I don't know how to help you. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll end the stream here. Hopefully, this will help some people, especially the ones that are out there making posters, Googling images. Don't Google images. Use the images that the game provides. Okay. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Bye.